Welcome to another edition of Wealth Without Borders podcast. And today I'm delighted to have on the show Alex Garcia. Welcome to the show, Alex.
Thank you very much, Howard.
So I always ask this, Alex, whereabouts are you in the world and what's the weather like?
Well, right now I'm lucky to be in the Philippines. I've been here already for a few months, and the weather is, well, it's amazing. It is always around 28 to 30 degrees all year round. So absolutely happy to be here.
Fantastic. I'm normally I would be a bit jealous, but it's glorious here in Shanghai too. So we're both lucky at the moment to be where we are in the world. So for those of you who don't know Alex, Alex Garcia, he's had over 10 years experience in wellness and nutrition. And interestingly, he's a former economist and an MBA graduate with a double master's degree in nutrition and coaching. And Alex is currently a Ph.D. student in physical medicine. And the title of today's podcast is The Wellness Paradox and 6 Pillars for Optimal Health. So I'm looking forward to being much healthier in 8 minutes' time, Alex. So
let's see what we can do.
Let's
see what we can do, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So it's 8 questions in just 8 minutes. I do have a stop clock, so I'll try and remember to give you the time between each question. But are you ready to get started?
100%.
Fantastic. So 8 minutes to go. Question 1. Who is your ideal client?
In general, busy people who cannot find really time for health. And the typical, I don't have time, I'm too busy. This is the kind of people that want to take control on their health, even if they are busy, right? We all are in current world. So this is how I help my clients. My typical client is middle management to CEOs that are super busy. And what I do is I mix, thanks to my background in fitness and my background also in management, I know what is being there. I don't teach what I teach just because I imagine or read it. It's just because I've lived it, right? Next year I will be 40. I've been working since I'm 25 and I've been a manager since I'm 25 and an entrepreneur. So I know how difficult it is to match health and exercise and having an active life. So this is what I teach. It's more healthy lifestyle, more than just going to the gym.
Okay, fantastic. Well, you look at least 25. So 6 minutes, 54 to go. Question 2.
Okay.
What is the problem that you solve, Alex?
The main problem is, as I mentioned, the lack of time. I help my clients to find the time to be healthy. It's proven by science. Everything that I do is based on science. This is actually one of the reasons I'm doing my PhD, because I love science. It's what I read for fun, which is probably not normal, but it's what I do. Right. So science proved that just by the simple fact of being active, just not being sedentary, we don't even need to go to the gym, which obviously I encourage to do exercise, right? My routines, I encourage my clients to do a simple morning routine in just 4 minutes. We can get at least 80% of the benefits of a full hour of steady state cardio, right? So this is something that I teach my clients, and once they understand, it's like literally change their lives. So I have many clients say me, Alex, you've saved my life. And this is something that, well, is quite nice to hear.
Yeah, saving lives is a great thing to do. Just 5 minutes, 50 remaining, Alex.
We are good.
Question number 3. What are the typical symptoms people experience who have this time problem?
Well, lack of energy, mental fog. They are not really as productive as they should be. Aching body, they are aging faster. And sometimes they feel just weak and helpless. It's just, I don't know what I do, or I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm eating healthy. I'm doing my 6 meals. But I don't feel I have the body that I'm working for. So this is where I come in with my programs, and I help people to achieve the body they want and the energy they are looking for and they deserve.
Fantastic. 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Question number 4. What are the common mistakes that people make when they're trying to solve this problem themselves or with other trainers?
Well, the main one is they go all in. It's either all or nothing, right? They have this mentality, I'm going now to a diet, I'm going to restrict. And then their body adapts. And then what happens is they regain the weight. It's proven that more than 80% of the people doing diets, they recover the weight or more. So makes no sense because it's not sustainable. So I help my clients to understand that diets are not good for us. Is proper nutrition. Proper nutrition where a glass of wine, a gin tonic, a pizza, or a burger are more than welcome, right? Obviously, we cannot do this every day, but it's something that everything is allowed in moderation. That's the goal, to know what we can eat, when we should eat it for our goals.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. 4 minutes, 10 remaining. Question number 5. What's one valuable free action that people checking out the show today can implement that will help them solve some of that problem?
Okay, the main thing is just try to make sure that you get your information in a proper manner and from a professional person, right? I hear a lot of people, oh, my friend told me, or my cousin told me, or someone as well. Is your cousin like a proper nutritionist, a certified nutritionist, or even doctors? And I'm a little bit sad to say this. My father was actually a medical doctor, but people, oh, my doctor told me as well. Is your doctor versed in nutrition? Because let me tell you that even if they study for a long time, and I have huge respect of doctors, medical doctors, they don't really study more than 2 or 3 months of nutrition within 10 years. Unless they have more advanced nutrition courses, they don't really know. And this is a reality. I'm not trying to diminish their work because it's amazing what they do, but they need to understand that nutrition and medicine is not the same, right? So just get a trusted, professional, certified person to guide you on your journey, and that looks the way you want to look. Because with all my respect, I would never hire a fat personal trainer, right? I would never hire a dentist with rotten teeth. I will never hire a doctor that smokes, or, so someone that leads with a value, that walks the walk and talk the talk. This is, for me, absolutely important.
Okay, just 2 minutes, 35 remaining, Alex. So question number 6, what's one valuable free resource you can direct people to that will further help them with the problem?
Well, they can follow on my social media. They can follow my WeChat account or my LinkedIn if they are international, where we have our blog as well, and we post related science-based health articles for people to understand the real truth about what is happening and what they can do and what they should avoid.
Fantastic. 2 minutes, 4 remaining. Question number 7. What concept or book or program or talk has been most impactful in your experience?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. What concept or book or program or talk has been most impactful in your experience?
Well, to be honest, I don't really have one book in mind, but I cannot stop reading. I just read is all I do. And I just think that awareness is something that is undervalued nowadays and something that we need to recover. I invite my clients to be self-aware. We always like zombies walking around with our phone. So just turn off your phone and be aware. This is the most valuable thing that I can say. Be aware. See how you feel when you eat this. See how you feel when you don't exercise. See how you feel when you do exercise. So be aware of your life and about your surroundings. Just turn off your phone one day and see what happens. You will discover amazing things about yourself and the people and the places around you.
Fantastic advice. Yes, phone-free day. Just 1 minute remaining. Question number 8. What question should I have asked you, but I didn't ask you? And what's the answer to that question?
Okay, for that, I would say, what is one thing that everyone could start implementing for free, even people that don't have time to have a better health? I will give not just one answer, but 2. 1, just right when you wake up, get a glass of water. This is basically free, super easy to do. No one can say I don't have time for that. You have time for that. And 2nd, walk more. Just take the stairs instead of the escalator. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Just walk a little bit more, park your car a little bit farther. So this is something is proven that nowadays people, most of the population are sitting down more than 12 hours a day. And that's proven to be all cause of mortality. Just is the second all cause of mortality just after tobacco, right? So after smoking is the second lead cause of all mortality, even more than drinking.
We're out of time, Alex. So that's brilliant advice. So I walk to and from work every day, you'll be pleased to hear. But I don't usually have water in the morning when I get up, so I'll be implementing your free advice. And check out Alex's wellness program, because I think it is amazing. For those of you looking at this video, you can see one fairly elderly chap with a British accent, and then a super healthy guy with a Latin American or Spanish accent. I'm not sure. Where are you from originally? Spanish.
Alicante, southeast Spain. Yeah.
Muchas gracias for that, and it's been wonderful to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been my absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Many thanks for checking out Wealth Without Borders podcast. I'd love you to head over to iTunes, subscribe, and leave us a review. And if you'd be kind enough to do that, I would really appreciate it. And then if you want to know more about what I do, check out wealthwithoutborders.net.